Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie, and I am just sharing a little beach love with you. I went to the beach before I came on to stream, but don't worry if you're just coming on, this is a junk journal video. But whenever I go to the beach, I like to share a little bit of beach love with y'all. Okay, so let's get right to it. Hey, Penny, how are you doing today? So if you're just coming on, I'm going to continue on with putting some pages into this junk journal that I made. And if you look at day before yesterday's video, you would have seen when I constructed this. I made it out of a Scrabble board, not the box, but the actual board. And so it's quite lovely. So I'm going to be working on the pages in this as well. If these are the type of videos that you like, then please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you love junk journal videos, because we'll be on here with my junk journal buddies. So if you are coming on the replay, just know that this is being recorded live. So I'm going to be talking back and forth with my buddy buds. Hey KJs. Okay, I'm glad you love the beach scene. I'm going to show it again at the end as well. So me and Slim, we decided to go to the beach today because it is hella hot here in Florida right now. And I almost didn't go because it's so hot here, but actually today it was a few degrees less than it has been in the last few days. So it was kind of perfect. The perfect weather. Hey, Lynn. So I do have my junk journal out, and actually my desk is almost the same as it was when I got off yesterday because I didn't do anything. Hey Tanya, I didn't do anything, and I just we're going from where we left off from yesterday. But I did take a few things out that I may want to use, and this is also some fantastic ideas that you can use for your junk journal as well. So I came across, I'll show you these first. And this is not a haul video. These are things that I've already had here. And so, hey, Roberta. These were like some cards, and I think I paid like 50 cents for them or something like that at a thrift store. And they're inspirational cards. Let me get my eyes on because I cannot even read this. And let me make sure the focus is not going to go crazy as well. Hold on. So my voice may sound a little raspy from all of that wonderful salt air that was going around, and I'm a little sniffly as well, but I'm feeling just fine. Hey, Rachel. All right. I'm just looking at make sure my auto balance doesn't go crazy on me. Okay. So, it's just like these are some inspirational cards, so it would be great like in a scripture type of journal. So whenever you see things like this, you could actually pick these up. And I've never seen these before. I'm actually going to put some of these up in the shop because I'll use a few but not a lot of them. And it says nothing whatever pertaining to godliness and real holiness can be accomplished without grace. St. Augustine. So cards like that is that you could just kind of put into the pockets and stuff like that. Yes, you missed the beach. If you all want to see the beach scene again, just let me know and I'll put it up for a couple of seconds. And I'll put the beach up so you won't miss it. So you can find cards like this, all different types of playing cards. Those are great to go into your journals. So be looking for these to go up in the shop. I'll take some pictures and try to get those up pretty quickly. And then also, of course, I came across some wonderful vintage photos and some letters and things. Actually, I went to this estate sale. It might have been like last year. And I got like this big suitcase. And it had like a lot of papers and stuff in it. I don't think the guy knew exactly what he had. It had like these old deeds in it, and it had some vintage photos mixed in between, and that's where I got like the ads for the newspaper. I had some old newspapers from the 1930s. The suitcase itself is kind of ratty and battered, but I'm sure somebody will want it. And it had like some old letters, and these letters were from like the 1920s. Like this one was from 1925, and I think this one was from this is 1924. So that was kind of cool. And so you could pick up letters like that. Hey, Seek. And then I'll show you some of the pictures. These are just a few of the pictures. I didn't pull everything out because I haven't even went through the whole stack that I got. And this one right here, I don't know. There was nothing in the inside. So I don't know what type of letter or advertisement, but that's kind of cool, isn't it? Even though it's kind of beat up and everything, that kind of adds to the vintage-iness, right? And then even the back of it is kind of cool. And then here's some of the pictures I found. Isn't that like a little cute baby? It's actually a postcard. Let's look at that. It doesn't have a date on it, but it says this is Homer J. Mitchell. Anybody know Homer J? This is Homer J. Mitchell, and he was 6 months old. So it's not a girl, it's a boy. Because you know they used to, back in the day, they dressed the boys like girls for some reason. And then it had some other pics. She looks angry. So these are all like some cool pictures. So I won't go through all of them. Some nurses. And I plan on making these some digitals as well. And I think all of these they made like in the postcards. Look at that little boy, and he cute. And a little girl. And some more angry people. I don't think they're angry. I think the way they took the pictures, that was like the most comfortable position for them to be in, not smiling. So I don't even think I looked through these pictures. These are pretty cool. I don't know what that one says. But they were all postcards. An old car. I guess this guy sold cigars. Salesman car. So some pretty cool pictures that you can use. So if you can get your hands on some old pictures. Here's an old war picture. That's an actual picture. Those are always great to put in. These are some of my family pictures. I actually have these up as a digital already. Look at that. Lady. An older lady there. Here's a letter. And this is from Mitchell. This is from 1921. A letter from 1921. It'll take me a while to try to read it though, because you know, it's kind of handwriting-y. Another letter. So these are all from the 20s. So what I did was, for today, I knew I wanted to use like a few different things. I just made like a copy, because that's what you can do. I made a copy of a few things, and I put this on cardstock. So I'm going to cut those out. Let me put this aside. I'm going to cut these out in a moment. And I had like this, it's called an Easy Scrapbooking Calendar. And I got this at the thrift store too, because this was from 2005. But old calendars are wonderful if you can find them. Because, you know, people just discard them because they think they're no good. So they just discard them. So I just think, and I've actually been using these for like backgrounds and stuff. Let me see. Let me see if there's anything in here that I would want to use. Well, that's Valentine's Day. They got some cute backgrounds, huh? Let's see, maybe. I like those. That one. And of course, this is in March. Let's see what they have like around the summertime. When is this? Oh, I must have passed the summertime. I might have them mixed up a little bit because I've been using these. I'm really sniffly. I don't know why. So I have to tell you guys about my beach trip. Okay, that would be a good one. I might not use all of these, but some of them. Okay, so let's put the rest of these back. So that's a good idea. Now, of course, this might be harder to find. I don't know how popular scrapbooking calendars like this are, but just a calendar by itself is a good find. Excuse me. Or you can buy a new calendar from the dollar store. Okay, I took out some envelopes because I have like a zillion envelopes. And surprisingly, I don't have a lot of cards, but I have a lot of envelopes. I don't know why. Okay, these already have home. I took out some pattern pieces, but I don't know if I'm going to use these or not. Some pattern pieces. This is a flash card, a rather large flash card paper. This is, it's like a sticker that goes onto cassettes. And I thought this would be good to journal on also, so I took it out. And that's some paper I ripped yesterday. And this says, Adventure awaits you. So this is a card that I got with a little stamp set that I had. So I may add that in. This is a bag. It's actually from the hardware store. And it's a paper bag. Isn't that cool? And you know where this is from? Ta-ta! Ace is a place with the help of hardware men. It's from Ace. Me and my mom went there to get some screws. And I was like, these bags would be like perfect for a journal. So I took them. Yep. I nabbed some. And then this is... Oh, these are actually pages that I made. I'm going to keep those. I was going to use these as scrap. But not now. This is from a VHS. These are stickers for VHS tapes. So if you know what a VHS tape is, of course, because some of you young whippersnappers might not even know what that is. And let's see what we have here. And then these. Oh, look at this. This is a disc that went into a computer. These were the 5.5-inch disc. I don't know if you all even know what that is for real. Oh, 5.25. They were like really big disc. The first disc that they used to put into computers, and these are the labels that go on those. So I think I already had these because my husband at the time was a computer programmer. So we had like some things. I still have things around here that he used. All right, so let me cut these first. So those are some things that I think I'm going to use to kind of finish things off before I actually... Yeah, floppy disk. That's what the name of it is. See, you know. Hey, Janet. You know what it is. I couldn't think of it, and I should have been able to think of the floppy disk for realsies. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all. Let me tell you about our beach trip, me and Slim. So I got up a little bit later than I normally get up, and I wouldn't say no, that's not true. But we just kind of got a late start, so we didn't get out to the beach until almost 12 o'clock, which was fine, because whenever I go out there, it takes me like about an hour and a half to get to the beach. Whenever I go, I usually already know 3 hours is like my limit. And I'll stay out there for about 3 hours. And as soon as we got out there and we got our little campsite set up, Slim was off to the water. He stayed in the water like the whole time we were there. He really enjoyed it. So I know he's like super tired. So he did that, and then I spotted some of the ladies that I met last time. So if you were on when I talked about my beach trip last time, I met some older ladies last time I was there. So that was nice, and I remembered all their names and everything. They're so nice. They just like to chit chat and stuff. So I feel like I found a little bit of a tribe out there at the beach, because they actually stay in the same area I do, and they travel that far as well to go and see things. So that's nice. So we had a little bit of a chit chat, and they chit chatted with Slim as well. And I think Slim is kind of like me. He gravitates to the older people. I went to New Smyrna Beach. So that is south of Daytona Beach. Because I don't think I would ever go to Daytona Beach. Because, you know, for one thing, Daytona Beach is a drinking beach. And a lot of the young whippersnappers go there. So I'm sure, you know, different parts of the beaches and different beaches are very different as far as the atmosphere. And the part of the beach that I go to, there's no cars are not allowed on that beach. And it's relatively quiet per se. Although I must say, there was a lot of people out today. I think this is the most people I have ever seen since I've gone to the beach, to that particular beach. So I was quite surprised when I got out there because it's a Friday, but I think it's because it's the summertime. So it was people with their kids, which I didn't mind. It was okay. Because I was like, yay, Slim will have somebody to play with. But he was like, I'm not that social. I'm okay. The way I'm at. So he pretty much played by himself. But it was a lot of people out there. I actually met some other people from Ohio. We talked about the bad weather up north, and they were talking about retiring and coming down. The guy actually had a kite. So I had to talk to him about the kite because I remember when I was a kid, we would like fly kites, and it would always be like in March. It seems like March was the time when it was kind of windy in our area, and we got to fly our kites. Oh, you can't drink on Daytona? Maybe it's cocoa that I'm thinking about that you can drink on. I know New Smyrna is a non-drinking beach. But you know what? It almost doesn't matter because, you know, if people want to drink, they're going to drink. I guess they'll get fined if they get busted, though. But I like that beach. It's nice and quiet. It's not people playing like boom boxes or anything like that. And you could just hear like the ocean and whatnot. I'll play the scene for you guys again as soon as I get done cutting Mr. Mitchell here out. It seems kind of funny calling him Mr. Mitchell since he has like on a dress. You never been to New Smyrna? You know what? I keep saying it, Rachel, but the next time I get ready to go to the beach, I'll let you know a few days before, and then you can go with me. How about that? I'm going to take you to New Smyrna. Because I think Slim will still be here, so I'll be taking Slim with me. So if you have somebody that's around that age, you can take them too. Alright, so I got these little pieces out. Don't know if I'm going to use them or not, but this is how I intend to use them on the page. Let me get my envelopes out and see if this is the right size for what I want to do. This one, my intention was to kind of like glue this on so it'll be part of the interactive elements here. And actually, Mr. Mitchell, you can go on this side. I really only need like one envelope, I think. It's an envelope kind of day. So I could do it that way. I don't know, I'm kind of hoarse. But I'm going to keep on talking. So anyway, while I was out at the beach, of course, the Marauders were out. And if you watched the last video of me talking about the beach, the Marauders are actually the birds out there. Because they know when you've had some goodies. And so they're lurking around, waiting for somebody to drop a Cheeto so they can get it. And also, they watch when people are not in their little campsites, and they're like little monkeys, except for they only have like their talons and they have their talons and their beaks, and they could do a lot with those two things. So on this page, I actually had took a few pieces out that I thought I might put into a cluster to put on this page here. just to give it a little something something. So let's see. Let me just move this out the way because nothing is connected just yet. And let's see, how do I want to put this on? I'm going to try not to be lazy because I'm feeling a little lazy. So let's get the sewing machine for this. Well, before I do that, because I can sew a few pieces at a time, let's just leave that and see. Okay, and I took these pieces out too, but I think I want to use some fabric. I don't think it's going to come out the way I want it to. Let's see, I got these hearts. And let's see, do I have something that doesn't... Y'all, this is the real deal here. This is how I work. It takes me a while. That's one reason why it takes me a while to do these journals, because I have to put my thinking cap on and kind of figure things out. All right, I don't think anything kind of stands out here. Not with this. Might have to get some other material. I didn't pull out any other material though. Let's do this. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm pulling this out again. This is the Journal of Muslin Fabric. Okay, I just want a strip of this. And my intention is to put it on the side here and get things back a little bit organized here. What if I put this on here? That would be kind of a nice look. But what I was thinking of is putting these on this page. I don't know how I'm going to adhere them just yet. And putting this on this page. So they're a little matchy, but not. I just wanted to do just a little something. I only sew paper, Roberta. I don't do any clothing, so except for like mending little holes and stuff, since I have my sewing machine out, I'll just like take it out and just like, if my sock has a hole in it or something, I'll just sew it up. But that's the extent of my clothing. But I don't think it's recommended to use the same needle, but I think you can use the same machine if you're using paper. And also, you just got to keep your machine clean, and I think you're fine. All right, let me cut this. About's right there. And somehow, some way, I'm going to put these on here. All right, let's put this over here on this side. And then, what else did I say I was going to sew? Yeah, I'm lost already. Oh, these little elements right here need to be sewn. And then that needs to be sewn. I'm going to sew some things in a second. Hey, Paula. Okay, this page needs something, and this page needs a little something. What about the ones in the back? These pages need a little something. So let's see. Let's look at this page here. So I'm going to put... Oh, that's kind of perfect. That fits there. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this on here. And then on the back, on the inside, is going to be this picture. So when you flip it up, you'll see the picture. Even though it's a little hidden, but that's okay. I think it'll be kind of cute to do it that way. The only thing is this paper is like really, really, really white. So I'm just going to use the vintage photo around the edges of this, I think. I don't know if I really want to go through all that trouble. Let me see if I bring out another. Doesn't seem like I'm getting very far today, does it? Let's see. I could do this one because this already has, I don't even know what that is. Are those people? I think those are people on there. I'm not feeling that white background. Maybe I can use, wait a minute, wait for it. I took out some pages from that calendar. Maybe that's gonna cover up that whole thing, probably. But it'll have a nice outline, won't it? And then the envelope on this side. I might not use the envelope at all. Maybe I will. Okay. I think I know how I'm going to do this. So, I'm going to do this the easy way for myself. Alright. I know I'm just rifling around with papers. I'm glad you guys, or you ladies, are here with me. I'm like really tired from being out at the beach too, so. I'm surprised myself coming on live today. All right. This is going to be the outside paper. So first, let's do this envelope. Now, I got home just in time to take my after the beach shower and get everything all loaded to be with you all today. Because I didn't think I was going to make it. Just roll this a little bit. Make sure that's nice and flat. And then I'm going to cut the edges off. Instead of I was going to try to measure this out, but that's not really my way. I am not good at measuring things out and then cutting them. And then I'm probably going to end up covering this little lip too. So, and then on this side, what did I do with you? Oh, you are. On this side, I am going to cut this first because I already know, kind of, where I want to cut this at. Because I want to use this as a background. Yeah, you could switch. I would, if you were going to use the, definitely if you were going to use fabric instead of paper, so I would definitely change the needles up. I agree. All right, so just going to kind of stick this in here for the moment, so I won't glue this shut. Stick this in. This was a paper I was using to clean the heads on my printer. Y'all just, what am I doing? All right. Make sure I get the edges of this. Gotta use lots of glue so my nerves won't be bad. All right. Let's pull these out so this won't get stuck on here. All right, because this was just like a white envelope and it wasn't doing it for me, so, and I can still put something inside the envelope, or whoever gets this can put something inside the envelope. And I'm gonna cut this down. I thought I cut this down, but I guess I didn't. It's kind of hanging. Let's cut off some of this edge that I thought I cut down, but I didn't. You know what? I'm gonna sew around it. Bet y'all thought I wasn't gonna sew this. Y'all know how to sew something. Makes me happy. Oh, but you know what? I'm about to run out of some thread. But that's okay. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna start using the green thread because I don't have any more. I think I'm out of thread. All right, so this is gonna go on here, and this is gonna go on this side. Even though it covers up like that whole pattern. What else I have up here that I can use? That maybe doesn't cover the whole thing. Maybe I'll just use like that. I just want to really use this. I could cut it down, but you know. I could just put the postcard on there. Put this on the other side. And I'm going to put some fabric on there. I think this fabric would be okay. I still have the tag on this one. I got this piece for $1.50. And it's a sheer fabric, so y'all know what I might do with this. Because I got some more game boards. I wonder what this look good over. Let's see. I'm going to test it. Yep, I can still see the board through there. Dun, 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 dun. But not right now. Okay. So, in this case, let me cut a piece of this. I like the rippity rip look. Obviously this wasn't cut straight because look, I got like a nice triangle, but that's okay. I can use that. It actually matches this side a little bit. I would like to make like a little ruffle thing, but I don't know if I could do. I've never done that before. I could try though, huh? I don't think I have enough material to do the ruffly thing. Or the bunchy thing. Bunchy. I think I need some more. Let's cut this again. Gotta use my man strength. Alright, it's going all the way down. Alright, so this one, I think I'll use this piece and try to do the ruffly thing on this. Alright, let's do some sewing. I have some stuff to sew now. Let's move all this garbage out of my way. Sew it on a wide. You know what? I don't think there's any wide stitches on this thing. Not really. Not on my sewing machine. I know that's probably the correct way to do it. I'm gonna try to do it the lazy way. I'm just gonna bunch it up and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, my desk turned into a disaster that quick. Oh, okay. I haven't even done anything yet. Alright. Let me see if I can get this so y'all can see as best I can. I already know I'm going to run out of some thread here. I'm going to have to change. Okay, what did I say I was going to sew? Got a bunch of stuff. So let's start with this. Guess we gotta be plugged in first. All right, we're in business, people. Whew, we are in business. All right. I didn't mean to go with a zigzag, but that's okay. I'm just gonna change up the stitch. Go around this way. I'm really doing the lazy man thing today, y'all, because I'm so tired. I'll be tired when I come from the beach. And I didn't even do anything. I just sat in my chair. Okay, so got that piece. Let's give her some edge stitching here. I'm going to do like a zigzag stitch around the edge on this little picture. On this lady. I'm definitely going to make these into a digital kit. I think it'll be kind of fun things to add into your journal. It's a fun kit. It's going to be a fun ephemera kit. You all have any plans for the weekend? We didn't even pick. I don't think we're going to the movies this weekend. Me and Slim gonna find something to do though. Alright, so that looks nice. Look, my corner. Got my corner again. Me and them daggum corners. Alright, let's see if we can go around this with a straight stitch. Now I can start putting some of this stuff on the paper. I know y'all were saying, you need to get going, Lizzie. You're not doing anything. Yeah, that heat is not a joke. And it is hot right now. My grass man, I called him. I was like, hey, it's time for you to cut the grass. He says, I know. He said, I came by your house because I was cutting grass like across the street. There's a lady who uses him as well. And he said, I was cutting grass and I was going to come over here. And he said, I got in my car and I looked at the temperature gauge in his truck rather. He said, I looked at the temperature gauge in my truck and it said 101 degrees. He said, I just went home. He said, that was enough for me. This heat is not a joke. When people say it's hot here in Florida right now, oh my gosh, it's terribly hot. Alright, so this one, we'll do a straight stitch. Man, I saw somebody, I was watching a YouTube video, and I don't know who it is, because I watch so much YouTube. But she had a sewing machine with the foot where you can like kind of freestyle it. Man, I would love to have one of those. She just went right through everything. And it was kind of cool. Ooh, 105. I feel you. Yeah, I think it's hot everywhere. Crazy hot. Now, I don't know how I'm going to go around this heart. I'm going to try to zigzag around this heart and see what happens. Because the cardstock is pretty heavy, so. I'm not going to get too far because the thread is out. So let's change the thread. And I'm going to change to the neutral green because I still have some of that. Maybe. Let's see. What do we have here? I want to use pink, but pink doesn't really go with everything, and I'm still doing the pages. I don't want to use black. And this is a neutral color, but this is like upholstery fabric. I mean, upholstery thread or something. Yep. It was like really heavy. It might rip my pages up. I don't know. I haven't even tried it. I don't know why I bought it. So I'm just going to go back to this green. I gotta find the bobbin that goes with it. It's here. Right, let's move this out the way. Since we're out of thread, we just pull that on out. So your granddaughter is coming. I love hanging with my grandkids. We have a lot of fun. I'm like the fun grandmother too. My mom, she says, don't tell the kids you're the fun grandmother. That's not fair to the other grandmothers. I'm like, so? I'm the fun grandmother. I have a lot of fun with my grandkids. And I'm always going to be the fun one. Alright. And I'm going to keep this because I think I'm going to try to put like lace on these. So I've been saving my my spools. Alright. One thing about this is it's pretty easy to thread. I mean, well, to get everything where it's supposed to be, I won't say the threading part is the easy part. But, because you know, you gotta have a halfway decent eyes to thread these darn things. Alright, I think we're back in business. Got this all goofy. Like, how did I do that? I'm concentrating. Okay. Yep, I don't know what we're going to do this weekend. We might go to the farmer's market tomorrow and buy nothing like we did last weekend. And just hang out. Because it's like a little craft fair. I don't even think they had that many, crafters out last weekend because it was so darn hot. They probably stayed at home too. You're the fun one too? Right on. We're like the fun grandmas. Alright. Something looks goofy. Ooh, what happened? Something messed up. What the heck? I got everything where it's supposed to be? I do. Might be the bobbin. It's kind of messed up. Oh, I did have some more thread in here. I forgot. On here already. That might be what I'm looking at. Yep. Oh. Why, we're not doing anything. Technical difficulties, police. I need ya. My machine is cutting up. Not in a good way. What the? Do this again. Some kind of way. I had it in there. I pulled it out. Alright, y'all. Bear with me. I'm having some issues. I'm at a really bad angle trying to see. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're back in business. This poor little heart's gonna have so many holes in it. There we go. Good night, Irene. I went to bed early last night. This is like terrible. Heart, you just... Can you show a sister some love? Look at that, y'all. It's a hot mess. Just an absolute hot mess. Let me try to go a little slower. Okay, finally. Alright, that's not too shabby, I suppose. Even though it took me about 10 years just to go around that heart. But sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. Alright, put you over to the side. Now, this piece, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do here. I'm going to be kind of crazy with this one. And I figure if it doesn't work out, I'll just do something different. So I have to laugh at myself when I said that. Hey, Tamika. Because I don't really have a plan. Alright, let's put this like around the middle. About right there. This is a wacky plan for sure. I'll put you about right there. See, I'm sewing fabric and I'm sewing paper at the same time. For anybody that wants to know. My machine seems to be handling it okay. Turn you this way. Go one. Okay, now turn. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm doing, huh? Sorry. And I'm not paying attention to the chat. So even if y'all did tell me, I wouldn't have heard you. Okay. Okay, turn you this way. Okay, and then I'm going to go down the center of this as well with a zigzag. And that should hold the paper in place. I didn't put any glue on here or anything. I just let the muslin be like my background. I didn't do any back stitchings or anything on this because it's going to be glued down. So, ooh, look at this. I like the way this came out. That's kind of cool. That's going to be on the edge of the page. All right. Now, what else did I have here that I want to sew? All right. This. Let's see. I think what I want to do with this first is give this a little glue on here. Oh, I said I wasn't going to use this, didn't I? I think I decided to use this instead. Okay, so let's sew this one. I hope you guys are talking amongst yourselves because I'm not paying a bit of attention. Let me look at the chat real quick. Ooh, you guys have been chatting along. Yes, crafters are not stupid when it comes to heat. We are indoor people, aren't we? Yep, we did the 3 rows of stitching and I like it. Tamika, you should have been doing a journal. You watch me all the time. Why are you not doing a journal? You could be doing a beauty journal. Since you have your beauty channel. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm doing, can you? Sorry. I like old envelopes. Of course, this is a copy of an old envelope, but it works out just the same. The copy came out really good. I didn't actually scan it, I just copied it. I didn't have time to do that whole scanning thing. But I still have the original, so I can go back and scan it. I always scan my good stuff, so I can use it over and over again. That's a hoarder mentality, scanning stuff. Hoarders do that too. They scan on their computers where people can't see. Okay, so now this will go on here like this. That looks so much better. Alright, so what I'm going to do though, let's go around this also. This one, I think, I'm just going to go around with one of my little messy straight stitches. Because I've been into that lately. See, nice and messy, but that's okay. As long as it has the stitching on it, that's going to be really beautiful. I like that a lot. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is, oh, I almost forgot about this piece here. I'm going to try to sew this right on this paper. Make sure I get the right side up. And I don't know what I'm doing. Now I really don't know what I'm doing with this fabric, but I'm just going to kind of bunch it up and hope for the best. She's going to hope for the best, people, because I don't know what I'm doing. See, you guys wanted me to do a tutorial and so on. I'm trying to tell y'all I don't know what I'm doing, but y'all don't listen to me. I'm going to do a zigzag. Hold up. Gotta make sure we don't have a flat part in there. See, this is an experiment too, because I don't know what I'm doing. That's the trick to my sewing. That's my sewing tutorial, is you just have to experiment with stuff. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. We're gonna see how this works out. This would be a good Project 20 thing to do. I did some envelopes, but I didn't finish them. Okay, let's see. Okay, I kind of like that. Hold up. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It has a lot of strings that just need to be cut off. But I think I'm gonna put like another line of stitching on here. I like that, y'all. Let's put some more stitches on here. You could never have too much sewing, right? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I'm just gonna put it kind of right next to it. Let's see. He is dizzy. Hey, LL. LL, I gotta talk to you, LL. I need your help. Hold up. Our string came off here. Let's get this back right. All right. See, y'all, sometimes I just take stuff out and I just run with it. That's what I'm doing with this. Make sure you don't try to get away. All right, we're in business. Make sure these strings don't get all caught up. All right, now let's put some more. I probably should have just left it the way it was, but you know, whatever. I think it already caught that. Whatever. Alright, we did end up with a little bit of the envelope lip showing, but I think it's gonna be okay. Right there. Okay, so that's how that looks so far. Let's cut these strings off. Okay. So that's how that looks. So this was an envelope, and you can still get into the envelope. I made sure. So it still acts as a pocket. Okay, so let's go around the edges as well. I'm gonna zigzag it also. I did backstitch on this one. Y'all, my machine sounds funny for real. I don't know if I just never recognized the sound like that, but it sounds funny to me. So I might have done broke it. I mean, it's still working, but maybe the engine is not doing too good. That'll give me an excuse to buy a new sewing machine. But I'm definitely not going to buy one until this one is dead in the water, so. And definitely this one is not under warranty because I had it for like 10 years. Probably closer to 11. Okay, so now, there we go. Now we got lots of stitching on this one. So we got the edges are done. Oh, let me get the focus back. So we got the edges are done on there. We got our little frillness here. And Junior's going here. On here. I'm actually just going to glue it. And I think I'm going to use the double stick tape actually, because I'm in the double stick tape mood. Okay. All right. Let me move some of this stuff out my way. Let's move the sewing machine out the way. Oy. Okay. Now, this wasn't really supposed to be an ephemera live stream, but it kind of turned out that way. All right, I'm going to try to do a few pages before I go off because we're already at an hour, but that's okay. All right, so this side is this. And let's do the double-sided tape. Because I don't feel like dealing with the glue. Before you all ask me why I'm using double-sided tape, I don't feel like dealing with the glue, that's all. That's the only reason. No other reason than that. Oh, y'all know what? I should have made this like a extra pocket. I could still do that. I'll just leave the backing on the tape. And so when I put it on, let's see, because it's going to be on like this. Yep. I'll just not take that part off. So let's put this over the top of this. And then I'm going to need just a tidbit more right here. All right. Let's rub this in this joint here. This turned out to be more like, let's make an envelope. All right, I'm not going to take that top part off. Make sure. So it's going to go on here like so. Take these sides off. Y'all know what, me and Slim, I like to listen to podcasts. I don't know if you guys like podcasts, but my cousin has me listening to this podcast called Everything's Alive. And it's quite cool. I had to put some glue on here. You know why? It's called Everything's Alive, and it's pretty cool. Let's do this. Let's just cut this little bits off of here. There we go. You stay on there. And basically, it's this guy, he's interviewing like inanimate objects. It's pretty cool. But this is not going to stay the way I want it to. I'm trying to rescue this and use it as a pocket. Since I already put this tape on here. Because there's no mistakes in junk journaling. Alright, that stays on. Alright, so now, the only thing is I want to make sure I got a better idea. Because I don't want this to come off down the line and somebody's stuff gets stuck in there. And they'll be like, oh no, Lizzie, what did you do to me? So I'm going to put some paper on here. There we go. That's not going to come up. And then I'm going to cut that paper off. See how I just fixed that mistake? No mistakes. All right, now. Gotta make sure this is in the right spot. That's good. Ta-ta! Now that's a pocket. Nice pocket there. And then on this side, it's going to go this way. I think, let's see. I think I'm going to put it here. Like this. And then when you turn it this way, when you open it up, this little dude's gonna be on here. Alright, so I'm gonna do, should I just glue this? No, I'm just gonna use my double stick tape. I'm gonna continue on with double stick tape. Oh, I was telling you about the podcast. The podcast is called Everything's Alive, and this guy interviews inanimate objects. Like today, we were listening to one where he was interviewing a satellite. And it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it kind of makes you think, like, what if, like, the chair that you were sitting on was alive? Like, what kind of things would the chair say? So when he's interviewing them, like the satellite, the satellite was saying how cold it is, and it says cold all the time because they're out in space and nobody touches it, and it misses the touch of something because there's no air or anything in space, and talks about where satellites go, like when their usefulness is done, and it's like just really interesting. And then also what he does as well is he talks to like actual like curators of museums and stuff in relation to the object that he is interviewing. It's like really, really interesting. And we listened to one about the like Bibles that have like a misspelling. This guy is selling a Bible for like $999,000, and it's from the 1600s. The Bible, and it had like it was a misprint, and most of the Bibles got destroyed that had the misprint in it. I forgot what it said. It said something like, instead of saying like you don't fornicate, it said like do fornicate. And then also he says another thing that it said, instead of saying like goodness, it said like God's ass. So the books were supposed to be destroyed, but some of them I guess were saved for some reason. And so he has one of those books up for $999,000. I should have made this into a pocket too. See, while I was running my mouth, I should have been thinking instead of running my mouth. Okay, it's not exactly straight or centered. Oh well. Is it too late to pull you up? I can do it. I can do it. Because I wasn't liking that. I wasn't feeling it. Alright, we're going to go for it there. There we go. Alright, so this envelope is done. That's nice. See how long? See, that's why it pays to have stuff like this done already, because it just takes you forever. Alright, so before we put that on, let's backtrack. Alright, so this was going to go here, I believe. I don't know where I was supposed to be putting you at, girlfriend. I don't know. I was going to put you here, just as a little something something. I don't know where, how, where, what. Like a little cluster right there. And I think I can glue this on pretty safely. Just gonna use some of this aqua glue. Let's see how this is gonna work out for us. I think I should have used the Aleene's tacky glue, but this will be quicker than doing a tape. For show. For show. Alright, it's a done deal. It's down. Nothing I can do about it now. It's down. Nothing I can do about it now. Made a command decision. I got glue on my finger. And this heart. Perfecto. Some of this extra glue up. Alright. Now one-handing that. Y'all ever one-handed a glue bottle? Alright, so it's a little bit of stickiness going on there. So I'm just gonna set this over to the side. And The next page was this one. And this is where I'm going to put this heart on, these hearts that we sewed. These paper hearts. By the way, you can get paper hearts over at pleasantcreations.com. Alright, and I'm going to glue this down. And I'm going to use the fabric tack since we got fabric on the back of this to glue this down. I have to take everything apart. And I just use this for a little embellishment there. It's fabric tack. Okay. Gotta wait until the glue comes down. Anticipation. Anticipation is making me wait. It's so good. I remember that commercial. If you remember that commercial, what product was that for? I'll sing it for you again. Anticipation is making me wait. Ugh. The whippersnappers won't know what that commercial was for. But it's actually a product that's very popular today. And it's one of my favorites. Okay. Put you down. It's alright if it hangs over just a little bit. Very nice. And then on this side, I'm going to put this down over here. And I'm also going to use this glue. It's kind of lightweight. Weight over time today. I really need to make sure I'm getting these edges. Oh, yeah. This one. Alright, for those of you that didn't guess, that was a Heinz commercial. Oh, Lynn got it. She got it. That was Heinz ketchup. That's my favorite ketchup. I can buy some generic stuff, but I can't buy generic ketchup. Hunt's is okay, but Heinz is the best. You got it. Girl, I should have had a prize for you. Bye, Roberta, if you're not gone already. Yep, Colleen, it was Heinz ketchup. It was the Heinz. Alright, I'm just gonna... So since this music paper is very beautiful, but there's no journaling opportunity there for it. So I put down a vintage sales paper here so that we'll have a journaling opportunity. All right, and since I got this, and I didn't really have a spot for this, I don't think. Did I have a spot for this? Nope. So I'm gonna put you on this page also. Why not? I would normally put something like this down. This needs a little bit of a heavier glue. I would put something like this down while I'm doing an ephemeral part, but since I already have it out and I already know where its home is going to be, and I'm using the Aleene's Tacky Glue because it's heavier. I could use the tape, but now I don't feel like dealing with the tape all of a sudden. A girl can change her mind, can't she? Can't she? Let's just do that. Alright, make sure it's stuck down good. Yes, we do. We do age ourselves, don't we? I'm telling you, the whippersnappers wouldn't have never guessed that commercial. Yeah, it's got to be Heinz. I love ketchup too. Me and my son, we love food with our ketchup. Okay, so that's those 2 pages now. This one is towards the back, I know, because I'm going to do this on the music page as well. And so it's going to be like this. So let's try to... I know I got my pages all mixed up again now, but that's all right. Just want to see. Definitely going to use the glue so I can move things around if I have to. I'm squeezing the crap out of this bottle. Y'all know I be having some glue issues. Trying to get the glue out. Alright, so I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to stick my fingers in this. Make sure it's smushed around good where it needs to be. There's also a lot of stitching on here, so I want to make sure it gets in that stitching. Alright. Just stick this on here like so. Do it like that. I'm trying to make sure it's even from top to bottom. Okay. All right, okay. I do remember that catsup. Also, going to give this a little bit of vintage photo because I rubbed some of the ink off. I actually rubbed it off. But it kind of gave this a little bit of character, but I might be messing up some more. Are we getting any ink on here? Because I'm not feeling it. Doesn't look like it. Still looks white. To the untrained eye, of course. Okay. It looks like an old grubby photo. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do. So let's look how far we've gotten in here. Okay, that's right. And I think I don't know what goes where now. I done mixed everything up. And this goes here. All right. This is the second signature. Okay, so I'll just go through this, and then I'm going to play the beach scene for those of you that missed it. I'll play that again at the end here. All right, so here's our book again. If y'all didn't see me making the book cover, again, that's like about 2 videos behind this one. So if you go into the channel and go to the videos, you'll see it. So, ooh, y'all, this is gonna be so pretty. Let's see here, the straight. Sorry. Just trying to make this a little straighter for y'all. Okay. So, all right. Y'all get out my way. Y'all distracted me. So this is how far we got. So I don't think I did anything in the first signature. And of course, when we get done completely, we'll do like a for real flip through. Let me stop this focus. Okay. And then this just flips out like crazy. It's a big old flip out. And this is like this is probably one of the first journals I did where it's like really just kind of free form. I just kind of just sat down and just started doing it like that. And then you can go inside here, put some stuff in there. This is a pocket. This is a pocket. Oh, and I had this. I'm going to do some sewing on this, and I'm going to put this here as well. So that's going to go there. I forgot about that part today. And then we have a tuck spot here. I think I'm going to leave these pages blank. So I'm almost done making the pages. So didn't want to put the signatures in until I actually got done doing everything I wanted to do with the signatures. We did these today. So I like the way this came out too, because the colors kind of match. And I actually love this piece. I'm probably going to do this again. So, and these are like paper hearts, and I put them on the Muslim, so it kind of jazzed the Muslim up. So I like that. I'm still going to do some to this page probably, and maybe to that one as well. And I just got this stuck in here, really. It's a pocket, so I still want to do something to the back of this page. And I'll probably leave this page the way it is. I'll probably leave these pages the way that they are. This one, I'll do something with these so that they can be usable. And those are done. And then we did this today. Look at that. That's so lovely. I'm proud of myself. And then this is our flip out again here. That's lovely. I love it. And then we have our pocket still. I'm going to be doing more things with my envelopes. So I still need to do something with this page. And then we have I made some journaling spots here on this page. We got pockets. And then we're at the back. So we got all of those. Look at that. Those lovely, beautiful signatures. This book is going to be so wonderful when I get done. I'm going to want to keep it. After I get done with the pages, what I think I'm going to do as well is I'm going to put some tabs on here. I was dreaming about tabs for this book. So Colleen says that she has a bunch of stuff made to put in one of those. Just got to get it put together. I know. Because I promised myself I was going to finish this. Because I have so many unfinished journals. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to finish this one. We're going to finish it together. And I'm going to get it up and posted for sale. Although it's so beautiful, I might keep it. But I'm going to put some tabs on here because I was dreaming about tabs. So I got to figure out. I think I would like to do some fabric tabs on here. This is so pretty. Y'all just want to like flip through the pages. That's how I am. I'm a ridiculous journal lover. Journal paper lover. So if you love this video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up before you leave. If you're coming on the replay, I'd love to hear your comments about this beautiful journal as well. What techniques have you all seen that you love just as much as I do? Nair. Am I right, Colleen? Colleen asked another commercial for the not so young whippersnappers. It says it's a commercial. It says, "Who wears short shorts?" I can sing the song and everything. If you dare wear short shorts. I think that's the Nair commercial. You can tell me if I'm right before I go off. I'm usually good with jingles. Even like the theme songs that come on for the TV shows, I can usually sing the whole thing to the songs. I got it. I got it. I got it. I win the prize. Whatever that prize might be. That's pretty good. I sung it right too, didn't I, Colleen? I know. See? I know. All right, you all. I am going to, I'm going to show you guys the beach. It's the actual scene from today. And This was me and Slim. We went out to the beach and we had like a really good time. I put my fingers in there so y'all would know that for real, this was not a stock photo. I didn't go to like iStock and get this photo. I actually, uh, I actually went to the beach. It was wonderful too. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up for the beach scene. Okay. Yes, Colleen. You are exactly correct. I am as young as you. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and say I love, peace, and hair grease. From your sweet lotus blossom and to lovable Lizzie, have a fantabulous day. Enjoy life. And if you get to go to the beach, I say go. 'Cause we had a wonderful time.